Welcome everybody to the show. I know I'm a little behind today. I'm 10 minutes late. But welcome everybody. We have a great, interesting topic to discuss today. And we're going to have a lot of good time. Okay. So for everybody just tuning in, welcome. It's your girl, Miss Libdiva, live here on the Liberian Public Radio. Shout out to my boss, Alfonso Seal. He's the one who gave me the opportunity. I appreciate that from you. And I know he been behind me with my backdrop. As you guys can see, like in the back there, there's corporate thing just everywhere. Well, that's me trying to fix that up. And please let me know if you can hear me. I know I'm a little low. I just adjusted the volume, but I know he been behind me to fix the background and I just can't get it right. So maybe 2021 I might get it right, but for today, we're just gonna just deal with this. But anyway, if you're just tuning in, it's your girl Miss LIB Diva, and today is a very interesting topic. And like I said, I like to hear from everybody. You guys always shoot me interesting topic to discuss on the show. This came from one of my fans, my brother, and he wanted to discuss this, and he said, "Hey, let's talk about this," because I already want to hear what everybody have to say. So here it is. How does Decembrees? So if you don't know what the term Decembrees came from, let me just educate you a little bit, okay? So December derives from Liberians that go down in December. And let me tell you why we go down in December, okay? For some of you that like, why is it always December? One, if you live in snowy area, there's a lot of snow and it's cold. So people look for tropical weather to go for vacation. And Liberia being one of those areas that have tropical weather, so it attract a lot of Liberians in the diaspora. So that's why we go down in December. Okay. So in case you guys are wondering why it's only December y'all go. Some other people go down other months of the year, but December is when Liberians see a lot of Liberians coming down home for vacation. So then we decided to discuss this. How does the coming of Decembrees in Liberia actually impact the economy? Okay. Is it a good thing, a bad thing? Are they investing? Are they bringing money in the country? I mean, for business owners, especially, are you guys really benefiting from, Liberians in the diaspora coming down? Are you guys actually benefiting, like entertainment spots? I want to hear from all of you guys. When is your best month that you see the most income? Okay, when you make the most money, I definitely want to hear from everybody. Okay. So let me hear from everybody today. How does Liberians going back in December impact the economy? I want to hear from everybody else. And for you that are watching on the Liberian Public Radio page, I can see your comments now. So don't think I can see it. So if you comment here, I can see everybody comment. So please share the video, and you can join the live discussion here by calling 763-267-1161. Again, 763-267-1161. Call and join the conversation. How does this impact our economy? Okay. I want to hear from everybody. So let's see here. I want to hear from all of you guys, and I'm sharing the video now, so don't think I'm not paying attention. But I'm sharing the video, and again, you can always call the show, or you can drop your comment in the comment section. As you guys always know, some people are very shy to come on, and talk on the show. So if you don't want to do that, you're one of those people, and you like to just drop your comment, that'll be great also. So please feel free to drop your comment in the comment section. Okay. So let me go ahead. Oh, why is it not on my page? I thought I did everything here. Guys, you know what? I'm going to have to start this live over because for some reason it's not allowing me to add everything here. So okay. So for some reason I can't see it on my page, and I know I click my page. I don't know why it's not on there. But I'll refresh again. If I don't see it, I have to start over. So pardon me if I have to start the live over. Okay, now I can see it now. Great. I refreshed the page, so now I can see everything now. So again, if you just tuning in, I'm Miss Libdiva, and we are discussing the impact that Decembrees have on the Liberian economy. Okay, so again, if you just tune in, for people that don't know what Decembree actually means, um, I think it's Liberians in Liberia that coined the name. I don't want to say it's the Liberians in the diaspora. So December is when Liberia see the most Liberians coming down for vacation. And if you're wondering why do we only come down in December, it's because for some of us that live in snowy states, it's very cold. You can barely go out to do about anything. And so people try to go on vacation to tropical area, states or countries that have tropical weather. They see a lot of people on vacation there. So for Liberians over here and in other parts of the world, they have snowing, area. They would choose to go down in December to be able to go for vacation. Okay. So if you're wondering why do we just come down in December? Because we're running away from the cold. Okay. Okay, Angel, I see you watching. We are running away from the cold and we want somewhere warm, hot, and that's why we choose to come back home. I mean, what better place to go than go back home? So, what does that mean for our economy? Okay, does it boost the economy? What does it do? I want to hear from everybody else. I just don't want it to be just me dropping my knowledge because I like to summarize everything after we had the conversation. So please share the video if you can. I appreciate that. And please feel free to drop your knowledge. I like to say germs on here. Please feel free to do that. The number to call is 763-267-1161. Justin Cuddy, I see you. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in and watching the show. I see you as well. So please share the video for me. We appreciate it. And drop your comment in the comment section if you wish to contribute to this topic today. If you don't wish to, that's fine. Okay. Ernestine, how are you? Hello. Augustine, he said, this is an interesting topic. I hope to join the conversation. Please feel free to join the conversation, Augustine. We really appreciate that. We want to hear from, especially business owners in Liberia, especially for entertainment spot, because y'all know we love to have fun. Liberians love to have fun. Africans, matter of fact, love to have fun. So when we go down in December, of course, we're going to hit the clubs, the bar, the restaurants. We want all of that good stuff. So if you're one of those people that have restaurants, bars, hotels in Liberia, because I know hotel is a big deal now. First, when we need to go back, we have to stay with family or guest house. But now hotel is a big deal and looks like we're getting a lot of great, beautiful hotels being built in Liberia. So that's a good thing, So I want to hear from everybody. If you are one of those business owners, let me know, is December the best time of the year that you actually make money, or it doesn't really impact, your business? Please, I want to hear from everybody else. And if you're watching, please share the video. And please, you can call into the show, drop your comments in the comment section. I am reading comments here, so don't think I'm not paying attention. I'm reading the Liberian Public Radio comment section because last time you guys said I was forgetting you guys. So as soon as I went live today, that was the very first thing I pulled up. I put up the comment section of StreamYard on the Liberian Public Radio so I can read everybody's comments. So I'm not forgetting you guys and paying attention to just my page. So I decided to do that today. So again, if you just tune in, that is the topic. How does Decembrees impact the Liberian economy? Please feel free to drop your knowledge. The number here to call is 763-267-1161. 763-267-1161. I love to hear from everybody else. Let me start reading some comments on my page. I will come back to the Liberian Public Radio page, okay? Great. Oh my God, I'm enjoying the comments here. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of great comments here. Okay. And I'm gonna be reading your comments, so don't be shy. Okay. Thank you so much. So DJ Gibbs said we spend a lot of money in December plus the Liberian tax, so I believe they benefit financially. I do agree. Actually agree. Aries say, I'm following your interesting topic. Aries, I want to hear from you, especially for those business owners that are in Liberia. This time of the year, do you see a boost, in your income, like your revenue? Do you see a boost, or it doesn't make a difference, or it doesn't even do anything for you at all? I really want to hear from everybody else. Okay. So Abdullah Kiatama, my big bro all the way in Minnesota, shout out to you. Okay. He said they do contribute hugely to the economy. They buy goods, help churches, help poor families, revenues for hotel is huge number in the millions. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Great. So now I would really love to hear from these business owners that are in Liberia, especially I know there's business owners that have bars, restaurant, I want to hear how are you guys actually benefiting from all of this. Look like we got a caller already. So let's get this caller on here. Welcome to the show. Caller, can you state your name and where you're calling from? I know who you are, but for people that are watching, I just want them to hear your name and where you're calling from.
Kelvin from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, and let me just test to see if they can hear you, okay? Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear my caller before we get started. Please give me a thumbs up. I have a caller on the line. Can you guys hear him? Before I go, I don't want us to have a whole conversation and you guys didn't hear anything. So if you're watching, can you give me a thumbs up to let me know that you can hear my caller? Or you guys just going to watch? You guys not going to participate at all? Come on, thumbs up. Okay, great. So we can hear him. All right, great. Awesome. Okay, Kelvin, you can continue. And where are you calling from again, Kelvin?
Best city in the world.
Where's the... You really love your city. You always say Atlanta is the best city in the world. That's what everybody say about their state or their city. But anywho, thank you for thank you for calling to the show. Okay, so let's hear from you. How does Decembrees impact the economy in Liberia, especially this December time?
First of all, I will tell you this, right? I will start from the low and go to the hard.
Okay.
Economy-wise, I would say even the pimping drivers, the taxi drivers, I know they're making money right now. It's not even the people that are renting cars. I know they're making money right now.
Okay.
And even single homes that spend $1 to eat a day, now they're probably spending $20-30 in the market to eat every day. So I know that the owner in the market is getting paid. So just to say that, I think it impact our rent economy a lot. Just everybody, it's like a pie. Everybody get a piece of the pie. From the people you get a bribe at the airport. so they text a driver that will pick you up from the airport to your destination. So the hotels that's there. So the Oman place you lay your head, you gotta give her money every day just to take care of your family. It's the clubs, the restaurants, people go out to eat. I think it's huge. And Ghanaian been doing this for so long. Nigerian been doing this for so long. I've been doing this for so long. I'm glad Liberians have grabbed the concept that December is the time to build our economy and make our country proud some kind of way.
Okay, so my question for you: have you been down in December?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
So now you is there something that you planning on doing now that you think, because now you're speaking just from thinking that it is going to boost the economy. So do you think by you doing all of that, going back home, it is going to boost the economy?
I would say yes.
Okay.
From a personal view, I would tell you that I'm not a fan of going back to in December.
Okay.
Because I'm selfish. I like to.
It's very crowded. I went there twice. It's very crowded, so I can relate.
I want to go to the club and see everybody from Minnesota. I'm still in Minnesota. I'll go and see people from Atlanta in the club. I'm still in Atlanta. I won't be there and feel that. Okay, I'm in Liberia. I'm back home, and I'm not in America. But right now, you're in Liberia. Right now, you feel like you see America because all the people you see every day. They actually see in America every day.
So will you ever go in December though? Would you ever go in December at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe 25 or so.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin, for your input. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's read the line so other people can call it in. Okay.
Okay, man.
All right. Great. Thank you. Okay, we just heard from Kelvin all the way from Atlanta. So let me just say this. I have been back in December twice. Okay. And yes, we do contribute hugely, okay, to the economy. We do. So from like he just said, from hotels rental to a car rental to eating out, going clubbing, and y'all know how we love to have fun. So the fun part of it is like seeing your family going out. Like for me, when I go back home, I love the beaches for once, and I really love it. You know, when you stay in a snowy state, especially for Minnesota for so many years, and when you go back, let me tell you, when we go back home and we so love the water, and we when we want to be around the beaches, this is the reason why we want tropical weather, because we've been in the snow, snowing, wearing all these boots, all these clothes, and we just trying to just feel the air, the energy, the sun, and all of that stuff. So it is a good thing to go back at that time. And I'm reading comments from both platforms. So bear with me if I don't get to your comment. If you leave a comment here, it's not being selfish. I'm just going back and forth to make sure that I capture everybody else that are saying something on here. So don't think say I'm ignoring you. I'm not at all. I have to, you know, juggle between two platform at the same time to answer people questions. But I appreciate everybody sharing the video. I appreciate everybody dropping the comments. There's no right or wrong answers to this here. I want everybody to partake in this, and please feel free to give us a call here. The number is 763-267-1161. You can call and you can be part of the show. Or if you want to just drop your comments in the comment section, please feel free to do that also as well. We will, I will read it out as well too. So let me hear from the Liberian Public Radio's page. And again, I'm juggling two platforms at the same time. For my people that are on the school page, I I will have to go back to you guys later after the show for some reason. Oh, great. We have a caller here. My phone is saying from Texas, but I'm going to ask them. Welcome to the show, caller. You are live. Please, can you tell us your name and your location, please?
Oh, is this Liberian Public Radio?
Yes, it is. You're on the right platform, and this is Miss Libdiva.
Oh, Libdiva. Well, the voice kind of took me by surprise. But yeah, this is Ali Kumar calling out of Maryland. How do you do today?
I am doing great. Ali, are you aware of what we're discussing, or do you want me to repeat that for you before you go into details?
Well, I'm looking at the thing here. Your topic says the
Decembrees.
Huh?
So Decembrees mean the people that go back in December. Okay? So the Liberian people coined the word, the phrase as Decembrees. So how does the people going back in December? Okay. That's our own word that we coin. I'm sorry. That's the own word that we Liberians coin, okay? So it's for people that go back every December. So with a huge population of Liberians in the diaspora going back in December, how does that impact the economy of Liberia?
First of all, let me just say thank you to Liberian Public Radio. Let me say thank you to the management and staff. Even though for some reason they say I don't like Alfonso, but it's okay.
Oh my God, you don't like my boss? Sorry. We'll fix that. We'll fix that beef later.
Yeah, he's been a little problematic recently for some reason. He's become a little adamant, but we'll take care of him later.
Okay. Okay.
For the fact that they're making the platform so diversified, I think we should have platform that's all inclusive. So I give them credit for that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so these Decembrees you're talking about, I'm still struggling to pronounce this word. That's okay.
You got it, Decembrees. You got it.
Okay, Decembrees.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the economic standpoint,
right?
I think Liberia is no exception. Any society that has influx of visitors, tourists, so to speak, even though they're Liberians, but they're tourists because they're just going in to see and observe certain things and come back out. So any society would utilize such funds. They need the money. The economy needs the money. So when people go to Liberia in December, even if they're going there with $200, that is $200 more to be spent in the Liberian economy. Some people go up to $25,000. I was in Liberia just 2 weeks ago, and you see, I don't. They were not Decembrees. They were how you call it, Novemberies, I guess. Yeah.
I like that. Okay, Novemberies. We got another one.
Yeah. But they were spending pretty awesomely. Unfortunately, they don't spend in the right areas. The nightclubs,
But it's
the
still
guys are
it's
spending.
still boosting the economy. Or this, I don't think it should
Yeah,
matter where they are spending the money, as
yeah,
long as the money be
yeah,
spent in
yeah.
Liberia.
I agree with you. We're on the same course. I mean, that's the point. The point is somebody gets paid and somebody's able to buy more, and the more you spend, the better the economy.
Okay.
So it's okay, you know. But yeah, they whatever you want to call them, they do a pretty awesome job. The airport employees also depend on them to feed their families. If you go to Liberia terminal, you realize that at least 80% of people traveling to Liberia are Liberians and the diaspora. At
Okay.
least 80%.
True.
And so those guys at the airport are underpaid. Salaries are not forthcoming. When we go through the terminal, they get a little 10, 15, $20, and they're able to, feed their families and take their kids to school. So going to Liberia any time of the season for Liberians, and I don't know what was the last thing was there, but the terminal is beyond capacity full, like almost every night. You see people coming in very big numbers, and people are returning from Liberia in very huge numbers, and majority are Liberians.
Okay.
You know, so Liberians are doing well for the Liberian economy. I think Liberians are the largest stakeholders as far as spending and GDP and the everyday economic growth. Liberians are the highest stakeholders in that. So
Okay.
let's give it to Liberia. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. So
yes,
just to just sum this up, from what I'm gathering from you, you're saying that we are contributing, because I consider myself Decembrees too, because I don't live in Liberia, so I'll consider myself, but I go back once in a while. So you're saying that Liberians are returning in huge numbers, they are contributing, but the main place that they are contributing the most is nightclubs and bar. Did I hear that right from you?
well, let me not narrow into that. I'm
Okay.
looking away from them.
Okay.
If you look at, let's just switch a little bit away from just the month of December, for example.
Okay.
If you look at any good structure, like apartment complexes or land being bought or properties being bought, it is usually Liberians in the diaspora, aside from those who are working from the government. Now, those who are working in the government, we do not try to include them in this because technically they're only taking away and putting back what they took away. Now, Liberians in the diaspora are actually putting in and not taking out.
Hmm.
You understand
Great
what I'm
point.
saying?
Yep, that's a
So,
great
so,
point.
so Liberians in the diaspora are the bedrock now of the Liberian economy. We're talking about something between 300 to $500 million annually, just going through Western Union, MoneyGrams, and other things.
Right.
So if you try by any means to delete the income from Liberians in the diaspora from that of the Liberian economy, you think the economy is in shambles right now. That's what you might think. But just try blocking Liberians from sending resources to Liberia and see what's going to happen.
Right.
Is dilapidating would be an understatement.
I
So
agree with you. I
Liberians are
just send
hungry,
money
Liberians are
just
down.
for the month of December. Just sending back money back home. This is the most I have sent in Liberia just for the month of December. So I totally agree with you with the whole economy and people contributing to sending money or taking care of that family back home. That plays a huge part in that particular situation as well. So thank
It
you
is,
very
it is,
much.
it is. Remittance is the reason why Liberian economy is still standing. That's the only
Gotcha.
other reason because there are no investors in
Okay.
Liberia.
That's true.
Um,
That's true.
the money is totally devalued. That's the United States dollars
And that's what I don't
nowadays.
get. Why don't they accept Liberian their own Liberian dollar? When I went last time, they wanted US dollar. Like, are we in the United States? Why are you requesting that I pay you in US dollars when we are in Liberia? I should be paying you in Liberian dollar. Like, and I had a difference because when I went in Ghana, Ghanaian will not even take a dollar, US dollar, just $1 to even drink water, cold water. They couldn't even take it from me. The people were so afraid of their system. They were so afraid of the police that the dude was like, no, ma'am, I can't take that from you. Go and change it and come back with the CDs. I'm like, I'm thirsty. There's no place to go change money. And I can give you $5 just for one bottle of water. I mean, I would have paid him more just for one bottle of water. But because he was so afraid, he has so much faith in his system, in his country, he said he wouldn't accept US dollar from me. I gotta go and change it in their cities before I can spend my money. In Liberia, it's a whole different case. Like they will actually refuse accepting Liberian dollars from the US dollar. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, there are two variables to that. In Liberia, most of the purchases that are made as far as
Look that we
international
got
levels or international goods, you have to use United States dollars. But the main reason why they're taking advantage of using United States dollars over the Liberian dollars because it's simple. We have dual currencies. We have
right.
dual legal tendency under Liberian central bank laws. You have dual currencies, and it's legal. But in Ghana, you have single currency. There's no dual tendency law in Ghana. That's why you're not allowed to use any other currencies.
Oh, I learned something new. So because we have dual currency in Liberia, so that's why that is acceptable.
Yeah, so people would prefer the most preferable, and the most preferable is the US dollar because then it's easy to carry. If you're a government official and you want to embezzle, it's easier to embezzle United States dollars than it is to embezzle Liberian dollars because Liberian dollars wouldn't even cross the border of Guinea and it would be useless. So you can always run with United States dollars. So you would prefer businesses be transacted in the United States dollars. And if you're an ordinary trader or petty trader, and the Lebanese man in the store would not take your Liberian dollar currency, so you too will want US dollars in the street so that you can go to the store and be able to buy your goods as easily as possible. So there's a whole lot of mess going on that needs to be cleaned up. You just need a very responsible team of government officials.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your input. Truly, truly appreciate you coming on the show. We hope to hear from you soon again, okay?
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was great. He dropped some knowledge on here. Oh, Paul, I'm so sorry. So you was trying to call here. Somebody was trying to call from Seattle, and I had another call that I didn't want to, just disconnect him. Okay, great. Let's answer this here. Caller, you are live on the show. Can you state your name and where you're calling from?
Hi, good evening, I think, or good afternoon, where you are. My name is Paul Bismarck. I'm calling from Roseville in Wasserado County.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome to the show. So we don't hear from you. How does Decembrees or the Liberians in the diaspora, coming back to Liberia, how does that impact the economy? Do you see it impact the economy?
Well, tremendously impact the economy, very, very positive way. I can use myself for example. I'm retired in the U.S. military, but over the last few years, I've been frequently coming to Liberia. I started businesses here. I've been into construction, building homes, buying land, properties, and stuff like that. And all the time I'm here, what I do is when I get in a community, I mostly hire local people from that community. So I'm not bringing Lebanese men to build my house. If I'm going to spend $200,000 building a big house or whatever project I'm doing, I'm not going to give it to a Lebanese person. The engineer I hire, I tell him to hire people from in that city. So, for example, from Roseville, I tell him to hire the handy people, the people who's going to work, the day boys, all of them from here, that highway, no matter where I am. And then another factor is in Liberia, just to see this, when you go to West India, every single day you see super long lines over there in at West India. And most of the money is coming from like the states, most of the money comes from the states. The only few people who you see sending money the other way, they are like the government officials who take their kids and send their kids to America or other places for school. And then the send money overseas to the family in the States and other places like that. But we unequivocally we are one of the bread baskets for Liberia's economy. With all us, I think there's going to be some collapse or none of things going to depreciate financially.
And thank you. So from what I'm gathering from you, you are building something in Liberia right now, and so you are contributing to the economy.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm building, and even if you're building a house for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You stay hiring people over there. So that person who never had a job, they will have a job. And I noticed like you have kids who they hire like a day boy, maybe they pay them $10 a day to just haul water because you're missing concrete, you need a lot of water, you get a well, you just need kids to hire food on the barrels and stuff like that. Even though it looks like a little bit of money, but with the way things are in Liberia, some people who work in government jobs, people on the civil servants over here. I have a friend and a family member who make $175, and this guy has 3 kids that goes to school. And I always wonder how he able to pay his kids' school fees when with $175 a month. And then I go to the club in these big fancy places, I see government officials spending like something like $500 just that night when we go out. So,
That's a whole nother topic we got to save for next time with the government officials.
I know. Sorry, there's no way I try to control myself, but it's not like going against it. Just talking about inequity within the community, but how we as the people that come from overseas or people who are in America really contribute a lot to Liberian economy. That's what I was trying to say. That was the premise of that.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your input. I know a lot of people try calling here, so we got to free the line. I hate to rush you off of this here, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, bye. Thank you all so much. Please, for the caller that was trying to call here, can you please give us a call back here? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to ignore anyone's phone calls, but it will also be, excuse me, it will also be rude to just call up somebody dropping their input. So that's the reason why I have to wait until they get done before we take the next call. So for that caller that was trying to call back, can you please call back now? The phone line is open. So again, if you just tune in, and I know you guys can see the topic, but I'll still go over it here. And I know people are laughing at what do I say Decembrees. But this is the time that Liberia see a lot of Liberians in the diaspora returning for vacations. And it was the Liberian people that actually coined the name Decembrees. Okay, so I didn't coin it by myself, my people, because I see people laughing, how did you come up with that name? But I didn't coin it myself. I heard it from someone else. And so when we're discussing this topic today, we're like, hey, let's see how are they contributing. So I'm getting a few people saying here that, hey, they are contributing enormously. They are building stuff out there. They are sending money back home. They are actually going to the nightclub. And some people want to say, oh, the nightclub is not considered impact to the economy. It is, because they're spending money there. Okay, so we should consider that. It doesn't mean that they have to go build a big mansion in order for you to consider that being impactful. Okay, so spending money every night, because I'm hearing there's a lot of money to be spent at the club. Trust me, when I went last time, I went to some party in December, and they were charging $50 US to get in. I was the hell to the no. I'm not paying that money. I can buy my Hennessy bottle in America, and I can sit at home and have my one-man party. I'm not paying that kind of money just for regular to just stand out. And I couldn't do that at all. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it at all. But it's a lot, people spend a lot of money in the club. The bottle service start from $300 and up, almost like being in America here. When I went last time, the reason why I refused to kind of give my money, because most of the clubs were ran by Lebanese. And I was like, they're not part of us. They are taking our money out of the country, so I'm not giving my money to them. But now I'm hearing there's a lot of Liberians in the diaspora and some that live there. They are actually, coming up with clubs, building clubs and all that stuff. So that would be great. Look like we got someone calling here from Pennsylvania here. Welcome to the show. Can you state your name and where you're calling from? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
My name is Anthony. I'm calling from the state of Pennsylvania.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the show. So this topic drew your attention, right? So let's get to it.
I have heard about Decembrees and whatnot. I was wondering if that was the word, but I know that it's something made up by Liberians.
Yes.
But there's a lot of things that most Liberians, don't take a time to really analyze first before they make some statement. I heard a gentleman who called and said, "Oh, the nightclub going to nightclub does not impact the economy." Well, economics 101, and let me give a disclaimer first of all. I am not an economist, but it's a subject I'm very interested in high school and college. Economic 101, when you go to that club and pay your money to enter the club, you buy drinks in that club. The club owner take the money and go buy another drink. From the place they get in that drink from, that people that are working get paid. In that club, that people that are working get paid. They themselves also take that money and buy fish in the market. That woman that in the market take that same money and go buy something for another. The money is circulating.
Yep.
Most of that money comes from the diaspora. So remittances that we send to Liberia have a huge impact on the Liberian economy. If we stop just 1 month, that every Liberian in the diaspora stop for a month and don't send any remittance to Liberia, trust me, they will put a big hole in the Liberian economy.
Yeah, I keep telling them.
All right? That's point number one. Point number two, Decembrees. So that means you left from here and went to Liberia to have fun. But your fun is just not only your fun, it's the fun of the people that surround you.
Mm-hmm.
You provide food, you give them money, they also go in the market and purchase things and also help stimulate that local economy. You also went down there. Most of the people who go December, not just going to December for fun, but also go with little projects. They start to build a little, like Brahma say, Congo, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. They hire a local contractor. That contractor also feeding that family. That family also going to make and buy stuff in the market, also helping another market person. So that's how the economy gets stimulated. Okay? It's a cash flow economy. So if people don't understand what economics is, then they should just sit back and wait for people who understand economics, even though I'm not an economist, like I said earlier, from the start of my comment. But again, that's how basic economic 101 works. Point number 3 to this, they carry something to Liberia, exposure. Somebody was not exposed to something, education, just from word to mouth. Oh, you think America is like this? No, like America is not like this. This is how things work on that side. They provide education. That education also gets provided to another person, so they understand the dynamics of how things work. And the fourth thing here is that here is what they do. They give other people the opportunity to travel. Now they network with other people who they never knew before.
Right.
And through that process, some people also make it on this side. They start helping another family member back there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. But one of the sad things in Liberia is that most of us that come from the diaspora, and this goes both ways. Some of us, when we go there, we look down upon the people. So some of them also have the preconceived knowledge that we think we're better than them. So right off the bat, when you try to talk to somebody, they be very apprehensive. Their customer service towards you is very poor. If Liberia should invest into tourism, customer service should be one of the key points. And when they want good customer service practice, go on YouTube and look at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in America has the best customer service.
Yes, my favorite restaurant.
And once they practice Chick-fil-A model, they will also practice good behavior. Because from the airport all the way to almost all government offices in Liberia, to the banks and commercial banks and government banks, have very poor customer service, even for central bank. Mm-hmm. Because those are places that I visited when I went to Liberia in 2019. I just want to, call in and see some of these few things that I observed in Liberia.
And it's very needed. Thank you so much. Highly appreciate you dropping some knowledge for everybody watching here and for me as well. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Bye. Again, I'm not forgetting everybody. So if you were calling in and we didn't get to answer your call, please call back now. I know the phone line was really busy. A lot of people called in, and I hate to be rude to just, interrupt someone else talking just to get another phone call. So the phone line is empty right now. So everybody, you're welcome to call the show. If you're trying to call, the number is 763-267-1161. Again, we are discussing the impact that Liberians from the diaspora have on the economy of Liberia. So we are discussing that from sending remittance to Liberia to, sending Bira food, sending money. anything, and even trying to build or even start a business in Liberia too. That also impacts that as well too. Okay, we got another caller here. Let's take this call. Welcome to the show, caller. Can you tell your name and where you're calling from?
Well, my name is Eric. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Welcome to the show, Eric. Welcome to the show. So, what do you think? Does the Decembrees, or let me just say, because a lot of people find it so hard, why am I calling it the Decembrees? Does Liberians in the diaspora actually impact the economy of Liberia? Let's put it that way.
Yes, they impact the country.
Okay. How?
Like, like when it comes to the income or the GDP of Liberia, all over, it's not much. Like the money end of the year that they can take as statistics, want to know how much the group income is. It's always low. So like the diaspora in America and other places, like they send money down for project and other stuff, send money down to individual. Although it's not going there, but it always create, like I said, employment capacity. Yeah, employment. Yeah.
Okay. So they contribute, by providing employment for other Liberians over there, which I think is a great
other
thing.
Liberians and others. It said like said impact. But instead, if we just forgo those diaspora Liberia or other places, it's gonna be very much difficult. Even if you just leave a responsibility with the government will not able
To do that.
Everybody needs.
That's true. That's true. Thank you so much. I try to cut you short here because there's another caller coming on here. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Oh, we just lost that caller. Okay, Decanty, it looked like you were trying to call. Please call us back here. I just missed you within a second there. I just missed you. So please try calling back again. The phone line is empty. Decanty, I saw you was trying to call in. Please call back again. I know everybody's saying this is an interesting topic here, and I find it very interesting too. You know what I would love to see is somebody, for everybody that watching, doesn't matter where you're watching from, so we can put this thing to rest. By January, let's say, or February the latest, we need someone to do a poll or a statistic or come up with numbers of how much was actually brought into Liberia or how much was actually spent, especially for new business owners. They would be the first people that we got to start off with. Oh, great. She's calling back. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry I missed you within an inch. I know who you are, but for people that are watching, please state your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Minnesota.
Just so you know, she was Mrs. Liberia before, okay? Hey, you still own that crown, girl. You still rock that crown.
They're going to put me on blast and announce that I missed. You're going to put me on blast.
Yes. Definitely Sawyer, okay? Former Miss Liberia of Minnesota. Just so you guys know who you're talking to. Okay, great. Thank you so much for calling into the show. What do you think, though?
Thank you, sweetie. One day, Queen, always a queen. Shout out to all my pageant girls, especially my Miss Liberia, Minnesota.
Yes.
Girls who are doing great things.
Yes, girl.
After the pageant, serving the community, getting their education, and just slaying.
Thank you.
Rachel, I actually just called for you. I'm just here for you doing your thing.
Oh, thank you.
Engaging in these dialogues, getting the community thinking about these thought-provoking things. The economy is a very important issue. I'm loving the term Decembrees. Our people are so shady, and I'm here for it. Liberians will give the shittiest names, and I love it. But no, I think, a lot of Liberians that contribute to the country, from the diaspora, people that travel to Liberia, it becomes a booming time, I think, in our economy back home, where people are spending and contributing that way. I don't have too much, to say about it, but I just wanted to call to support.
Oh, thank you, Queen.
I love you, and keep doing your thing, and shine on, Queen.
Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right,
bye.
I love you.
All right, bye. So that was former Miss Liberia. I don't know. 2007 or 8. Decantee, remind me again what year it was. But she's doing so much good in our community in Minnesota. She's now the pageant owner, director of Miss Liberia, Minnesota. So she's doing a great job with the girls. I've been to so many of the pageants that she have hosted before, or she been part of her organization. So don't forget to support the Kofor Foundation for the Miss Liberia in Minnesota. I just have to give her a shout out. Okay, I've been knowing this lady for, geez, a decade. Decade, we go by a decade. It's not even 3, 4, 5 years, like a decade or more. Because I've been in Minnesota for 20 plus years. So maybe 2 decades, if I can say. But somebody was trying to call in. Please call back now. Again, I hate to, interrupt people while they're talking. So if you're trying to call, the phone line is empty right now. Please call into the show. Please, please, please do. And like I was saying before we got to call, it would be great if anybody can do a poll, especially for the business owners. Okay, we want to hear, like, is December like your best time of the year that you make a lot of money? Do you get a lot of people at your establishment? Like if you have a hotel, bar, restaurants, Vita, like you have like Airbnb, like is this the best time of the year that I know decades, so many decades, right? So I would love, I don't know if anybody can volunteer to do that for me, especially for business owners, okay, in Liberia. I want to know, like, get those poll together and tell me, like, the entire year going all the way to December, what was the difference in gross income that you actually saw before reaching the December? Did you make a lot of money in December compared to the rest of the months in the year? I mean, I really want to hear from these business owners because people are saying, yeah, they're contributing. And what I'm getting from a lot of the callers, they're saying that remittance, sending money back every day, is a huge contribution. I understand that also. We don't just send money back a lot in December. We send it the entire year, through the entire year. Okay. So I know that's one part, but let's just focus on us going back. Okay. How are we, impacting our economy? How are we contributing? Like businesses, establishment. I know a lot of Liberians that went back this December that have establishment that they have, open bars, nightclubs, apartments that they are all, working on, and it's open now and it's doing great. So that's something that they are contributing because one, they are hiring people, they will need cook, they will need cleaner, they will need all of those people to be able to contribute, to be able to work. And by them working, they're actually getting paid. So that person is actually contributing into that. Shout out to my little brother. I call him my little brother. That's somebody I've been knowing in Minnesota for so long. Bilo, brother Borka, he went back in Liberia a couple of years ago, and now he got one of the biggest establishment in Liberia right now, the Capital Bar on Bypass, and he just opened that establishment. So he's from Minnesota, and that's a good thing because he employs so many people. He got cooks, he got waitresses, cleaners, greeter, valet people. So that's low comfort. Don't play with me today. So that's contributing to our economy. But I want to hear from everybody else. And it kind of look like we are doing okay on time so far. Okay. I started after 5 and it's after 6. So we're gonna give a few more minutes. Okay. But anyway, Mr. Decantee said on comfort. If you're just joining in, you can still be part of the topic. I still got a few more minutes before I wrap it up here. I'm not one of those talk show hosts that'll be on live for 3, 4 hours. I can't do it. I'm sorry. 1 hour, 30 minutes is the max I can do, and I'm worn out and I got to go. Okay. All right. So let's read some comments here. Who's this? Someone calling from unknown. Why are you calling from unknown? I don't see your number. Don't be blocking your number to call the show. Let's see your number. So again, if you want to drop your knowledge on how do you think that Liberians in the diaspora are impacting the economy in Liberia, feel free to do so. Again, the phone number here is 763-267-1161. You can call into the show or you can drop your comments in the comment section. Let us know, what do you think? Are they contributing or not? Are we contributing? Because, I go back in December. I never went back. When I went back a couple years ago in November, and I went back in December again. So I never went back any other months than November and December. So maybe I'm considered a December. I don't know. Would I be considered a December? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But thank you so much for everybody that called into the show. I know I just missed somebody here. I'm so sorry. It wasn't intentional. I try to get everybody on here that I can hear from everyone else what you think, your input on the topic, what we're discussing at hand here. And I just want to say, hey, to everybody that tune in every time to watch me. And the good thing that I just told my friend, I was talking to him a few minutes ago. I said, the reason why I like doing this and we're ready. Oh, I am so sorry. See, I was like, why are you calling from a new? Okay, try calling back again, Samuel. Try calling back again. I like to interact with you guys, and people are like, oh, you don't really get a lot of views. I'm not really concerned about the views because guess what? The 50 people I'm talking to right now, you guys are all organic. These are people that I interact with on social media every day. I don't want people making fake pages just to come and support me on social media. If you already have, look, comfort, I don't want you. If you already have a page, why not? Caller, welcome to the show. Can you state your name and where you're calling from? I think you have the show on that you got to lower your volume in the back because I can hear my own self echoing in the back.
Okay, I just did. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Now, can you state your name and where you're calling from for people that are listening and watching the show?
Okay, I'm Samuel. I'm calling from Cape Verde, Iceland.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the show. Great. So what do you think I don't want to say Decembrees again, Liberians in the diaspora going back home, how do they impact the economy of Liberia?
Yeah, because when we're talking about Liberian going back home, everybody go back home for a reason.
Okay.
So most people go back home, they get on a project,
okay,
and they want to go see the project, so invest in the project, so as Liberian go back home, they take money with them, and that money will back with them. They will be left in Liberia, maybe they will go to the store to buy material, so as Liberian go back on December, they can put money on the market, so they invest in the economy. You understand?
Okay.
So it's a good thing that Liberian go back home,
right.
Spend money in their own country, I spend money in their own country. To West Indian, they send money to West Indian. In the country, I think they both the economy. But the problem I have with Liberia, our country immediately entity the banks. The banks in Liberia are acting like they are from the political. You understand? They are people in Liberia that are working at the banks. They hide the money. It's like how they can hide the money. When they hide the money, they start getting with us. You understand? When we see somebody call, when they receive that call, they say people think they're doing that. The public will suffer and become a month. You will not get it. I get one of my friends that went to Liberia. When I pay money in the ATM machine, my money, that's very wrong. People are suffering.
That's true.
And another thing again, even the people, they say to themselves, are suffering because they don't like system. You find people like you found motorbike man in the street, jumping on the other side, our country, there is no system. So our brother going back, our sister going back, doing well, carrying the money to Liberia, Liberians, they're doing very well. That's why, we need to encourage our brothers and sisters.
Okay. So we're actually contributing in your own words. We're actually contributing humongously. So we are actually contributing in your own words, Liberians in the diaspora. All right. Thank you so much for your knowledge. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So all in all, we are contributing. I said we because I've been in Liberia in December too. So I said we. So we are contributing, from sending money to having businesses open over there, to everything, we are actually contributing humongously to the economy. So for people that actually doubted that, we do. But it would make sense for us to see the numbers in January from business owners to see how the economy actually impacted their business from Decembrees coming down in December. So we would love to see those numbers. So for business owners that have businesses in Liberia, if you're watching, please feel free to inbox me. Give me those numbers. I just want to kind of see the number. What's the difference between the entire year from January to November or December? What was the difference in your income? Your gross revenue, did more money coming in December compared to the rest of the years? Like, I really would love to see it. Maybe I might be, you know, encouraged to do business in Liberia, although I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's a good one. We should try that. That's a good one. I had that on my back burner, but I think I should get it out of my closet for the next topic. You are onto something here, Miss Kofa. You are onto something, okay? You are onto something here. But again, it's about time that I say goodbye to all of you guys. I started after 5, so we're gonna stretch it out to 6:15, and then we'll be done because I think I started after like 5 or 5:30. I don't know. But 6:15, we're gonna wrap it up here. But again, for every one of you guys that called into the show, thank you so much. You contributed. For all of you that drop your knowledge, your journeys on here, thank you very much. You contributed in a huge way too. So yes, we in the diaspora, we are already working. And for people that, you know, coming down and saying that they are looking down on other people and other people not, welcoming us with open arms, being this vicious jealousy, envy, greed, like the brother said earlier, it's because of the way when some people go back home, how they act, how they make the people think or feel. And if someone feel insecure, they're going to be intimidated by you if you make them feel that type of way. So I think that contribute also to, but like I said, I'm not a stranger going to Liberia. I've been out for 5 years now. But mind you, I've been in this country for 20 years. So I've been back 2 times, I want to say. I've been back twice, if I'm mistaken, 3 times. If I'm not mistaken, it's been so long. I was gonna go this December, but then I changed my mind not to go this December. But I will be going next year. Hopefully, if we pray for long life and Corona is out the way, hopefully we can make that trip back home. I definitely love to catch catch up with all my fans, all my followers in Liberia. I definitely love to catch up with you guys when I get down. I don't know when it's gonna be next year. I don't know if it's gonna be in December. I don't know. If I wait December, I'm probably not going to have any more PTO because I take a lot of vacation, boy. I do take a lot of vacation the entire year. So I don't know if I can really wait and save all my PTOs. For people that don't know, for class people, PTO means paid time off, okay? If I don't use all of it before December, I might go December. If not, I might go the middle of the year. But again, you don't want to go rainy season time because it's bad. It's flooded everywhere. It's disgusting. You sure don't want to go there around that time. So that's why people wait till dry season. And then dry season in Liberia started around November. So November, December, I think January into February, I think, the latest March. And then rainy season come in again, and then everybody indoors. So that's why we like to come in December because it's nice, the weather nice, the beach is nice. Shout out to Liberian Star View doing her launching of Colloquia Fest today at the Calabasa Lounge. So shout out to her. Wish her all the success. Somebody from the diaspora again went back there, giving jobs to people, having other businesses be part of her events. So shout out to her as well for doing that. Shout out to all the Decembrees that went back and are doing great things. I'm hearing great news from you guys, opening businesses, investing, not just going party. I mean, you can party though. Don't let nobody stop you from party. When people go on vacation, that's what you're supposed to do. As long as you handle your business, you can go party. So don't let no one stop you from doing that, okay? So party, get your groove on. At the same time, interact with the people also. And whatever you are doing, God bless on everything, for whatever you do, you are Liberian and you're taking our name with you. So we are with you in prayers and everything that you decide to do with your time being in Liberia, okay? So I will see you guys. Oh, so we have Miss Liberia, Minnesota 2021 coming this summer. So If you're in Minnesota and you want to be part of the Miss Liberia, you're female, contact Marseille's Decanty Kofa. She's on the live right now. So contact her if you want to be part of it. It's great. It's a scholarship program. So she's doing a great job with them. So make sure you inbox her if you're trying to be part of it. So when they are too old not to be on there, I'm almost 40. If I were in my 30s, I probably still would try to apply for it and try to lose some weight, maybe. I always been shy when it comes to doing that. Nah, I'm just kidding. I thought that a fashion show before, so I can't say I'm shy. I'm not at all. But thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm signing off right now. Oh, yeah, I stay here to 6:10, 6:11 right now. So thank you all for watching the show. 3,000 grand prize? Man, can I rewind my age? I mean, can I really rewind my age to be part of this? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, though. I surely appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And like I said, they're going to somebody that said we should consult with Mr. COVID before planning any event for 2021. COVID will be gone. We already got the vaccine, okay? And by the way, did y'all see the nurse that passed out from taking the vaccine? Did y'all see that? I was freaking out. I don't know about y'all, but when I saw that, I was like, oh no. I was seeing him taking the vaccine, but when I saw it, I was like, no, I'm not taking it. Not anytime soon. I've been blessing me this entire year. I know I've been partying once in a while, but I still haven't caught it yet. So I'm grateful to God for that. But hopefully by next year, further, COVID will be gone, okay? It's going to be gone. We're not going to worry about it anymore. We're going to go back to normal. We're going to go out. We're going to hug our friends. We're going to hug each other like we normally used to be. We're not going to be afraid of COVID, but please still be watching your hands, okay? And try to wear the mask for another year, okay? At least wear the mask for one more year until we are sure. Until we are completely sure before you take off the mask. So still practice that and the social distancing in the meantime, okay? Until we can get rid of that. But hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss Libdiva. I'm signing off right now. I will catch up with you guys next week, Saturday, after Christmas. I would love to hear everybody Christmas stories. If you want to send me videos, pictures of how you spent the Christmas, feel free to do that. Please feel free to do that. I also will talk about my Christmas. And next Saturday, we're going to be talking all about Christmas. How did you spend it? Did you actually do the normal Christmas routine or due to COVID? Did you have to tune down on inviting guests, family members? Now, I stay at home. I stay by myself. So I don't really invite people, but I will be going to Atlanta. So all my peeps in Atlanta, I will be in your city. So I will be celebrating Christmas in Atlanta this year. This is the second time I'm celebrating Christmas in Atlanta. Okay, so hopefully next year, Comfort, I might celebrate Christmas in Texas. And Denali, I might celebrate Thanksgiving in Potomac. Maybe. Depends on if I still got PTO left by that time. Because I'll be running out of it before then. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your girl, Miss Libdiva. I'm signing off now. I will catch you guys next week, Saturday. Same time, same place. Bye, y'all.